So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And he shoots! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And it's Carvajal.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Can he get onto this? It's a promising position. Not the most accurate pass. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo puts his foot on the gas. He's a sharp little ball here. And the pass is intercepted. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Yes, he's certainly the one who carries the hopes of his team. Now it's Rafinha, and he's managed to get free. Hangs in a cross.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Bastoni. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Quarter of an hour played. Driving on and making good progress. Big chance! And that has skimmed the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Dani Olmo. No goals as yet. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! Sensational by Bruno Fernandes! He's got himself an absolute peach. And it's Eintracht Frankfurt who take the lead. So that goal then...
Well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee over the ball, it was always likely to be drilled very low, and so it proved.
Eintracht Frankfurt have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
They want to be quick to recover this. Bernal did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And a shot! And for a moment, time stood still. Koundé, well, that pass isn't the best. Bruno Fernandes, can he finish? He's got away with one there.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Looking to play him in. Arda Güler in with the challenge. That's a throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Dani Olmo. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Fermin. He has found the way through. That is lovely. Chance for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Just off target. Yamal! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Goulet. But that has not gone well. And the keeper's got it again. Balde. And Dani Olmo. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked it up out wide. Rafinha stood his ground strongly. Well, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bruno Fernandes. Kilishoy looking to penetrate opposition lines. And the finish! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bernal getting this one clear. Oh, that's nice.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Balde attempts a clearance. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Fermin. And it's Olmo. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Arda Güler. He gets big. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Tries a shot! Off the post.
2 minutos de descuento.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And it's made its way to him. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And the first half is done. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. So your views on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum. And they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Eintracht Frankfurt happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. Here we go again then.
Eintracht Frankfurt definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Real chance! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Rafinha. He's shifting through the gears here. Balde. Šeško dominates aerially so often. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rafinha. And he whips it in. Dunk clears it away. And the shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! About as smooth as it gets. Barcelona are back in business. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, important interception. There's Here's the shot! Goal! Eintracht Frankfurt! And again they hit the front. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Eintracht Frankfurt take the lead. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Balde, Eric Garcia, and Kubasi, and it's Koundé, and Fermin, now it's Ferran Torres, now it's Yamal, tries to pass it through, skims one in, no messing about, just bludgeoned away, played out wide, and it's Bernal. And here's Yamal, pinches it off him. Oh, that is good, super running, sharp movement, came up against a defender though who was ever so determined.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
He's got tall! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Ball is over the line. Can he get it through? It's a promising position.
Eintracht Frankfurt clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Good ball, good take. He shifted it to the flank.
Šeško really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now, can they get him away? Eric Garcia with the clearance.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's had a hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Kubasi. Koundé. He's found a way past. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Barcelona really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Big chance, must be! Oh, shooting chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Eric Garcia. Very much into the last knockings. Kubasi. Eric Garcia. And it's Koundé. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. It's a straight red, he has been given his marching orders. Eintracht Frankfurt are down to 10 men.
Well, what possessed them to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Kilitshoy. Bastoni. Nicely worked. And he's managed to get rid. And he's quick to snatch it back. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Koundé. Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Showing good feet. And that's that. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Expectations at Soy! Goal! Ajax! And what a start!
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Ajax have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And he's managed to get free. They're back in possession and ready to go again. And here's Yamal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Savinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's picked his way through. Now the cross. Goes for a shot! Superb from Arda Güler! That is a gem! An absolute gem! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact and sheer class.
Ajax are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Not the most accurate pass. Ajax are already cruising here, 2-0, a fabulous start. Eric Garcia. Ajax have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Rafinha. Out to the left it goes. Lewis producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Applies the finish! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, that's neat. He has found the way through. Savinho, up he goes! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And now he has 2. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Bernal. And it's Koundé. Yamal. And he's been shifted off it. And that is as far as they're going to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Yamal. And now the breakaway. Well, that is one way to stop him. Over to the left. Koundé gets across to intercept that. Bernal. Dani Olmo. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, can he get onto this? Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Bernal. Spread out to the left. Kilitshoy. Played out to the left flank. And it's Zaire Emery. Goulet is always looking to break lines. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on. Can he finish? They've done it! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Ajax are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Well-timed, excellent interception. Now, what about a counter-attack? That is a great pick-out. That's the keeper's ball. Kubasi. There's the shot! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And he's picked it up out wide. Dani Olmo. Great vision. Dani Olmo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now it's Savinho. Shot could be on. Shot at goal! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Well, he looked pretty much unstoppable there. The only thing missing was the finish, of course.
Fermin. And Bernal. Dani Olmo. That has been slung wide. Balde. And it's Bernal. And Dani Olmo.
2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Balde. Nicely weighted ball. Nicely intercepted. And he's gone searching crossfield. Kilitshoy. So, and that'll be the final action of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Ajax really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Ajax are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Elects to cross. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Zaire Emery can so cleverly bypass the press. Played with finesse. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dani Olmo, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Strokes it back. Ajax finding their passes. He's going for goal! He's put his foot right through that one.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Bernal. It's not an especially good pass, that. Now it's Yamal. Zaire Emery. Kilitshoy looking understandably energised after his goal. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Ball's out once more. Dani Olmo. Bernal. Played out to the right. And Yamal. Goulet looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Bernal. Yamal. Time and again they are repelled. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Ferran Torres.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Lavia did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Now it's Ferran Torres. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Zaire Emery. Threads one in. Savinho receives it in a wide position. Koundé. Dani Olmo. Kilitshoy. Oh, he's bustling through here. That's an excellent interception. Pau Kubasi gets rid without sophistication. Oh no, what has happened here? Bernal, nicely spread. Yamal, he can run onto that. Ferran Torres gets into some space. Ajax have it back and can go again. Goulet, it's a really well-measured ball. Bernal, Vermin. And it's Arda Goulet. Now that's well seen too. Dani Olmo. It's a throw-in. Zaire Emery. Goulet. And he's running through. He's tried one! Oh, impressive strike.
Kilitsoi probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Now it's Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Savinho. Arda Güler. His real chance! Superb from Arda Güler! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And he is just ripping it up.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Koundé gets it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vermin. Now it's Ferran Torres. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Koundé. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Aims beyond. He's having a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. And we're done. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter.
Well, the premise of the tournament is simple. Every team, of course, is striving to make the latter stages. That's where they all want to be. No doubt these two harbour very similar ambitions. A good show here, absolutely crucial. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I think it would be impossible to overlook this fella, Lamine Yamal. Obviously, he's often deployed as an inverted winger, but what stands out in his game is that he really thrives on one-on-one situations, and I always think that that brings excitement and entertainment to a game of football. And of course, his job is to supply, and it's never as easy as people think, but he's doing it quite well.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Trossard.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Kilishoy, and a chance! Goal! Ajax! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up call for the hosts.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And it's Eze. Lavia. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Endrick. Tries to pass it through. And it's been played through. Endrick. Yamal. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Saka. And it's Zubimendi. He's found a way past. That's a good ball out wide. In with the challenge. Goulet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, this looks sharp. Chance for a shot! He has done it! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Ajax are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
And here's Saka. He's found a way through. Saka's delivery.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Yamal receives it in a shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lamine Yamal is offering a right smile there.
Oh, that's fabulous. This looks promising. Goulet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Rice. Trossard charging forward, the ball at his feet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Oh, that was vital. Zaire Emery looking to penetrate opposition lines. Played into space. And he gets rid in a hurry. And smartly reclaimed. And Zaire Emery, Goulet going face-to-face with his great rival. Trossard. Howson. And here's Endrick. Saka. Zaire Emery wins the duel this time. Zaire Emery going full tilt down the left. That's good play. Arda Güler. And he was alert to it. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Rice, over to the left. Lewis gets a foot in here. Yamal, oh, played right into his path. Oh, important interception. Zubimendi. He's gone for goal! Oh, crossbar! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Eze. Now it's Trossard. Trossard aims beyond the defence. Back into the middle. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
There will be 1 minute.
He's in a great position here. Zaire Emery plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's an imaginative pass. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the first half is done. How would you review the first half?
Ajax certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Ajax are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, played through for the wide man. And it's Zaire Emery. Zubimendi.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Saka. Eze knocks it out wide. Shoots! A real chance and a real let-off. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Distributed tidily. Not the most accurate pass. A nicely aimed pass. Knocks it into space. Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are pulling clear here. Was there ever any doubt?
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
And yes, it's him again. Ajax find a position of real strength now. Incapuyi. Now it's Eze. And that is expertly dealt with. There's the shot! They've done it! That was a given. It always was.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So is this the start of a comeback? Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, good spread. Nicely worked. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Goulet being hunted in packs.
Well, the quicker you cut out the service, the sooner you isolate his threat.
The attendance for this match was 61,052.
Howson. And it's Zaire Emery. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Yeah, the hat-trick is definitely on his mind, Peter. He wants to get it over with as quickly as he can. Just about everything he's done, for me, he's done it with real conviction.
He certainly has. Really satisfying performance from him. A smiling satisfaction emanating from him. He is embracing this game. Ajax with the corner. They're first. Turns and goes. He's had a shot! Big relief. It just needed better contact. Rice and Gabriel, Saliba and Zubimendi just eases him off the ball. Thinks about the shot. Decent chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. It's their second corner of the game. Goulet plays it short. The ball goes in. Saliba can get it clear. And that was very necessary. Kubasi.
Kilicsoy really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
He is through here. That's been slipped through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
It's a good foot in there. Now he's got space here. Oh, that's clever. Kilicsoy, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Now this could be a chance. Shot at goal! He scores! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Referee's given a throw. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Eze tries to play it through, and he welcomes it in. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Lavia. Great vision. That's been cut out, well played. Trossard. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's having a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
There will be 3 minutes added
Ikapuyi.
time.
Rice. Gabriel. Zubimendi. And it's Eze. Quality ball, good take. Rice. And we're done. Ajax have done it. The perfect outcome in this most pressured of games. This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness.
Hello,
Win
everybody,
today,
and welcome
and they
to
will be
today's
up
match.
there amongst the elite. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Well, plenty argue, Jim, that Lothar Matthäus is the complete footballer.
Chance! It's there! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, shapes to shoot! Dispatched clinically. They have done it! They are level! You raise your game and we raise ours! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Solar. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Spreads it out wide. Oh, he's found support out wide. And that has been cleared.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Real chance! Another pass, just this time, surely! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find a finish after that.
Now that looks a decent ball. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's definitely not his best. Now it's Kaka. Zola is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Spread it left.
Chiang Rai really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Zola. Can he get it through? Can he latch on to this? Solar. And he's there to retrieve it. Tries to pass it. Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post. Best. Solar. Now, can they get him away? Solar. Bergomi attempts a clearance. Turns and goes back. And that's a dangerous ball. Caught offside that time. Thiago, more and more pressure on the ball here. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. It's played through for him. Great chance! We've got a goal! Incredible! They have found their way out of a corner and landed a big blow of their own. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Oh, that's excellent composure, because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He shifted it to the flank. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, no joy this time. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nicely weighted ball, and he cuts out the supply. He won't be happy with that one. And that was nowhere near his best. Zola. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Tries to get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Zola.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Ibrahimovic. Tries a shot!
Has been indicated.
In comes the corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Varane is onto this. No way through, so back it comes. Oh, it's come loose. Ambitious ball here. That's a shade optimistic. That's really well cleared. And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1.
Just a quick reminder today, please refrain from parking outside this stadium. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And the action is back on the way. Looking for the run. Mbappe picks it up out wide. Now he's off and running. That's been cut out, well played. Zola.
Oh, really well played.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's made its way to him. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Zola plays it through. He's on it. Can he get away? He has found the way through. And the finish! It's a goal! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That is so good. Such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely feet. And this is McManaman. This looks promising. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And he is away, the launch of a brand new hero. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Thiago kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he was alert to it. And here's Ibrahimovic. Zola. Now it's Kaka. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. And that is exemplary defending. Shoots! It's in! 3! He is flying! A vast presence, and there is no stopping him. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can come into it, and it didn't.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Substitution on the field. Number 25.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 13, McManaman. Number 2, Ferdinand. Coming on the field, number 18, Rooney. Number 11,
He's put his foot right through that one.
The moans and groans are predictable. He felt compelled to try.
Nice looking ball. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And across it goes. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Some good work on the right flank here. Rooney. Goes looking wide. Mateus. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That ball looks a good one. Oh, nicely intercepted. So it looks now very much a done deal, just waiting to seal it.
Well, it's pretty clear which team is on the way up. What a performance when we've seen so many teams just crumble in similar situations.
Looking for options for movement. Can he finish? Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And this is Zola. He's shifting through the gears here. Mateus! And that has faded wide.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Thiago, over to the left. Xavi Alonso. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And they're back on the ball again. And we're done. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Chiang Rai really were brilliant today, Peter. To produce a performance like this in a game that could have a massive outcome on the team's future. Those players have every reason to be proud of themselves and deserve every bit their status.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, there is a definite sense of occasion here as both teams square up to each other with fire in their eyes. This is a day for hope, for expectation, for renewed ambition. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a
Vieira!
Vieira really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Luis Suarez. And it's Bale. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Eto'o. Ferdinand. And it's Thuram. Vieira. Rijkaard. Maldini. And it's Vieira. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Great ball if he can get there. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't...
And the shot! Goal! Japan! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, super ball! And he shoots! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Played up towards the front line. Engages and forces him off the ball. Rummenigge. And this is Eto'o. Tries to play it through, and he's gone backward here.
Japan are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Now it's Ibrahimovic, and this is Eto'o. He's in a great position here. Bale. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Now that looks a decent ball. Pele unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Pirlo. Pele. Looking for options for movement. Vieira. Hullet.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Ibrahimovic. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Pele, it's Pele! It's there! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead.
Big chance! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Hullet with the short one. In by Ibrahimovic. Well, that's an excellent interception. Japan have the chance to go the other way. That is good alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Just eases him off the ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's picked it up out wide. Rafael Varane gets a foot in and wins the ball. It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Oh, nice touch. Played towards the front line. And now they can spring out of defence. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pass somewhat off target. Bale. Oh, that's clever. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Japan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And this is Eto'o. Now it's Pelé. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Japan are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Plays a sharp little ball here. Now he's off and running.
That's going in strongly.
Stood up well to him there.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And the shot! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. Corner number 2 then. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Eto'o. And here's Ibrahimovic. That's a cute ball. Decent chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a... And that's it. Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me, and to wish you all